All right, on the heels of a not-so-successful tote run, it's time for a crate run. Crate is so far my favorite character because it's got kind of that auto-battler vibe to it. Ooh, look at all the things we're getting on this one. Let's see, we get our beam doohickey, we get our that thingamajig. That's gonna be 1 use. Wait, we want 1 2 use, that, and then that. And then we'll put our microchip over here. Our map has some binary scroll on it. That's kind of fun. That's less defense than I was expecting to get. 1 2 3 4 5. I guess that is correct though. I think this is the optimal start. I don't think you can do any better. Oh, maybe you can, though. Maybe we grab something like that. Does that help us much? Sure, I think it does. Let's see. So we get ourselves a double battery. That's certainly good for business. We'll put this down here for now. Swap that like that. And then it's going to be defense core into that with 2 of these. We'll put this here. And then for now, we don't have a second thing to hit here. So I think that's probably fine. And then a little bit of passive defense is probably good. And while this is bad, we'll take it anyways, because increasing damage is increasing damage. Let's see what you have. You have a reverser. We do like a reverser. We want some of the better reversers, though, so I think we'll hold off for now. See what we get from the parts store. I really want to do a splitter repeater build. That's been on my list. Take a bit of a hit there. But I think moving forward we should be fine. Oh no, we're still taking a tiny bit of damage. We can't generate any more than we're currently generating. So they bled us a little dry on that one. Ooh, we don't get the full benefit of that. We do from this though. That's nice. Get that Tetris going. All right, we'll pick up this for sure. That's a big get for us. I'm tempted by structure blocks for this build, but I think the shiv is also pretty good here. We can take 1 more item. Anything uncommon? Yeah, we'll grab the shield and we'll sell it. Oh, I should have checked what. Actually, I should definitely check what we get from the components box. At this point, with another right angle pipe, I think a reverser is probably good. Put that there. Okay, so for the purposes of what we're doing for now, right? So we want to do, I think we want to put the reverser here and put this here, even though we lose a little bit. So now we can go 1, 2, 3. In fact, if we swap these two, 1, 2, maximum distance, 3. We can get rid of this sword. Put that there. Put this so that all of the attacks are now benefited by that. And we'll see if we can sell the other wooden sword that we have here. Just because we don't need it. And then the double battery should go here, although we can put that in when we are anticipating a tough fight. 7 gold, so we need a bit more. Let's see what the future holds. Okay, it is the, I don't remember which, the Ferret King, maybe? Oh, the shield was supposed to go, wasn't it? Yeah, the shield should definitely go. Yeah, 12 block is feeling pretty good at this stage in the game. It would be more, though, if I had gotten rid of the shield. We get the reverser. This item is a projectile. On use, deals 4 damage to all enemies. Each turn, on use, deal 4 damage to all enemies each turn this item is used. So it can't be used on its own, it just gets used itself. We can't, 2 sapphires can't benefit us, so... I'm gonna grab that. Let's see if we can get rid of the shield. So one thing I don't know the answer to is if we do something like this, do we get into a situation where no matter how many times it goes backwards and forwards, it will work? Oh wait, hold on. Did I grab this from you? Why do I have so many reversers? I don't know the answer to that question. Somehow I got one too many. But I think when it comes back, it will travel through this and continue on. But I'm not sure. That will require some science moving forward. Let's see. So the spiked club deals 7 damage, add 1 slow. Strictly better than that. There's no reason not to use these. These are all free. We have no keys. I think we're plenty safe here. I really want to get like a splitter repeater run going with this character, now that I understand the dynamics of it a little more. I think there's definitely something to that. So let's see, is that a thing that I can do? It is. Okay. I just want to see the bounds of what we can do here. Oh, we have a ton of space over here. So we could do that also, but I think having a little nook up here is probably smart. Ooh, what is you? Sharp rotator. Each charge can only be used... Wait. Each charge can only use this component 1 time. On use deals 8 damage. Okay, that seems really good. Do we do like a 4-directional type of thing and move a lot of this stuff out of the way? Swap these two. Oh, so now this isn't going to get used. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, maybe. That's the theory. And then inert things can go in these slots here. Might as well grab more shivs. They will probably be the death of us when we come up against something with a arrow starter kit. No, I think we did our arrow run for the day. We have no key. We do have a forge, though. We have 12 gold, which is usually good for something. Oh, now we're generating a lot of slow. I don't know if that's valuable or not, but probably shouldn't have bothered with that, is my suspicion. Doesn't matter which one of these we pick, I don't think. Okay, so the question here... Oh. The sharp rotator costs 1. Oh. Even when it is used a second time. Well, I don't like that very much. Yeah, it kills the charge there. Huh. So we definitely need to relocate it. Actually, I don't know how we're supposed to use it at all now that I see what's going on. It basically stops us dead in our tracks. Yeah, I'm not sure why you would ever want the sharp rotator. Because it just seems like bad economy. You can find something else that for 1 energy will do more than that amount of damage, I feel like. I was just excited to see something I hadn't seen before, but... Wow, this guy is scaling kind of silently here. Huh. Okay, so sharp rotator, you're getting taken out of the equation. So I wanna test other things. I'll toss that there. Put the money there, and batteries for the boss fight will be good. Oh, microchip might be useful. Or the circuit board. I don't know if I can use that without it being on the path, though. That's an interesting question. Necronomicon adds 2 poison to all enemies. Adds 2 mana to connected network. That seems like it could be insanely fun with a build like this, but I have no idea. We'll never get the money for it, and I'm not sure exactly how. Let's do a purple snail. Okay, so yeah, so this does create an infinite loop. That's very good to know. Now, with this current configuration, if we move this here, we can put this right here, and we will get an insane amount of value out of it. An absolutely staggering amount of value. Adds 3 max HP. It's pretty good. No reason not to grab that. The piston just seems like it could be so fun in a build like this. I have no idea how. Okay. Sure. Let's roll the dice, see what the game wants to give us. I was gonna say, any type of gauntlets would be fine. This is adding 4 block. It's pretty good. And what was this one? This was the archery master. Lovely. Did we get a key? There was a key for sale, but I don't think we could afford it. $29 block. That's what I'm talking about. And when we start putting the batteries on the path, the charge has no way to escape. So it's gonna keep ping-ponging back and forth. I think that's gonna be very good for us. Hold on, can we just... We can fully extend that way. The verticality that we have going on right now isn't that useful, but actually I think just rounding things out, because over here, yeah, we're fully extended over there. We do have a full row down here as well, but I think keeping ourselves somewhat square when we get something like that is pretty good. Heavy grinder. For each space the destroyed item occupies. So this one is just interesting because we can just put, oh, it's heavy. I was like, we can just, nope, it's heavy. So we can do something like this, and we can put this here, and then we can just put like a sword here, and it will grind up the sword and give us more energy. And we can just always put something there, I think. Just put these here. There's no reason not to grab the boots for a little extra something. Not taking the double battery hurts, but I think the passive block is worth it. And then we're just going to feed things to this as we come up with them. Oh, dang it. End turn is not the run button. Don't be fooled. Yeah, oh, that grinder is doing work. I guess it's only on the first turn, unless we reorganize to move things around, but we're generating way too much stuff. Way too much value not to. .48 slow is pretty spectacular. Jack Cleaver. Deal 7 damage. The above cleaver is used. It's interesting. I think not in this context, though. Sapphire isn't getting any value. This gets some value. Adjacent and diagonal armor gets +2. So if we swap these, we'll get that. We'll gain value. And then the boots, they're currently generating 3 block. Here they generate 4. So I guess we do that. And then we could grab the Jack Cleaver just for selling. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I think we're fine with this setup here for now. Oh, wait a second. If I do this and do this, that just aesthetically looks more correct to me. And we can keep this. Yeah, but I don't think we take anything else. Okay, let's see what we get here. I want something cool. A mimic! Gasp. Oh, the armor potion gets ground. That could have been much worse if I had destroyed something of actual value. But yeah, we've got the full loop going here. Oh, mana stone. Conductive. Adjacent or diagonal mana stones are destroyed. When an adjacent or diagonal mana stone is destroyed, permanently increase cost by 1 mana. Permanently add +1 to max mana capacity. I want to figure out how that works. So I think I put this here, and I put something like this here, and it's going to eat this, but then next time it's going to need to eat double the number of them, I think. But I also want to switch up the setup here a little bit. Let's do that, do that. Oh, this costs an energy to use. That's the thing we couldn't see off the top of the screen. I'm gonna shift everything over again. I'm gonna be like, once we've done this stuff, then maybe we take excess energy and sometimes sink it into the grinder. I'm just worried it's gonna, I don't know, it's gonna consume all our stuff. It's just so, this is so interesting. I just don't think it's for our automation run. I think it's really, really cool, but it does not play well with automation. This is something I want to find in another run for sure. So this makes us hit slightly harder. This one would make us defend slightly more. I don't think that's what we want to do. Oh yeah, but I wanted to refactor here also so that we can just fit larger items in on top of this. Right, because now I can put like an arrow here. And we'll get 2 energy out of it. Yeah, I'm bummed we can't take... Well, we should definitely take this, now that I look at it. We should take it and we should sell it at the very least. It's better than this spiky rotator that is very greedy and consumes charges after it's been effective. 3 damage, 2 block, or 1 haste to a shield. 1 haste to a shield is not that interesting. Let's do 3 damage, though. I help. I know you do. It was good, SKM. We the Archer run went into endless mode. We successfully beat it, and yeah, it was a clean run. We had a good time with it. Let's see, we'll grab that, and then what is this? What is this poop hat? Wands in this column gain +1 damage. No, that's not what we're looking for. Let's move that. I'll grab another shiv because I don't think there's a value in not grabbing it. For the boss fight, we suddenly don't have a lot of places to put the batteries. That's not going to be great. But yeah, so this character is very different, SKM, in the sense that this character is all about automation. This thing is a core beam emitter, and it shoots out a beam that we kind of route around in order to hopefully gain great success. But I think I'm gonna let the mana chip go for now. We do have a shop, so let's go sell some of the things that we're just hanging on to for no apparent reason, like this. Yeah, that's a good deal. I wish we could use this. That would be cool, but we can get the key. And then on take damage adds haste, not that interesting. When a weapon kills an enemy, grant 3 haste. Kind of interesting, that one. But not really amazing for boss fights. The spiny cactus is also interesting. We'll see if the return on investment for buying this key was worth anything. A bouncer. On use, adjacent items are pushed away. Haven't figured out how that one's going to work. It's a single-use disposable battery. Not that great. Yeah, we'll just do that. The bouncer, there's something to the bouncer. Like, I think you could do insane things with it, I'm pretty sure. But we definitely did not net positive on that key. Okay, we'll do the fight, though. Grinder grinds up the arrow. We need a fast forward for this. I like what we have going on, but it takes a long time for turns to play out because we have such a long path. Oh, maybe we don't need to. Maybe we could improve things a bit, now that I think about it. So we want the full length this way to happen. No, I don't think we can. On use, add 1's weak. Weapons in this row gain 1 weak for combat. We could sell that, I think. Assuming we still have a sale. We may not. I may have sold one too many item. Let's see. No. We have maxed out our selling potential. Boohoo Buckler seems good for cases where we take damage. So we'll go with that. And then we're on to the boss, where I'm planning to just dump a bunch of batteries into the line of combat and hopefully win first turn. We certainly have a lot of batteries. Can we get something cool here? Ooh, the Ruby Rotator is a really good one. So when the beam travels over something, if it is a thing that has an energy cost, which is the green indicator in the upper right, it will use that item at that cost. So this generates 3. So it uses 1 here. Then this will grind up whatever's over it, like this battery. Then it will travel over this way and then activate these 3 shivs. And then when it gets here, this pushes it back. And it just, at this point, I have it set up on a simple loop. So it'll just bounce back and forth. And the only consumer is the spiky club here. So the spiky club will utilize all of everything that is available. But let's see, this one, adjacent weapons gain +3 damage and redirects a charge. We want this, we want to set up the club so that it can benefit from that, I think. I really wanted to play with a splitter, but we haven't been given the goodies. Can be used 1 time each turn. When an adjacent shield is used, creates a charge with 1 energy. Also really interesting. But I think this is really good. And is going to mean that our club is going to start scaling insanely. I'm sad that we will not get to use a splitter at the moment, but I think this is the right play for us. All right, Ferret King. Oh, let's make sure. So for this one, the shivs are less important. So we're just going to put batteries down. And these batteries are going to generate charge. And I think this is going to be a 1-turn kill. That's my suspicion, at least. Is this actually scaling each time we go through the ruby, or is that only once per turn? It looks like it's only once per turn, which is unfortunate. Ah, we did not get the kill. Disaster. So this just says adjacent weapon gains +3 damage. Oh, so maybe it's just like a permanent buff. I see. Okay. Still interesting. Let's just grab that. So what do we have here? Gem of Anna. On death, heals 30 HP. This item is destroyed. We have Belt of Knives. On use, adjacent weapons gain +3 damage this turn. So, okay, so I think we go with Belt of Knives. And then what we want to do is we want to make sure that all 3 of the shivs get used in or around the club. Yeah, that will provide some scaling, but the shivs only get used once. Long term, we're going to want 2 weapons that play off each other, I think. It's only adjacent weapons, right? And we can't get more than 2 adjacent without losing the adjacency of Ruby Rotator. So maybe for now we don't worry too much about that. We leave that like that. That can be there, and then, I mean, there's no point in not having this. It's just not benefiting us. Okay, and then put our goodies over there. Yeah, I think Belt of Knives is the play, but what we really want is two weapons that can play off each other and generate adjacency for one another. If we had a splitter, we could do some interesting things also, but... I don't think there's any, like, danger in grabbing a shiv here. The chip sword is the opposite of what we want, because it scales... Its energy consumption scales, which we don't want. Okay. Hello, caves. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I don't think we have anything to worry about here. So the club only scales from the first two. So right, it was 13 there, it went up to 19. Because it's gaining +6 from the two shivs. But if we had two items that alternated with one another, things would be slightly different. Oh, and this might be the second one. Okay, yeah, so I think the brutal spear is our other weapon. So for now, let's move all this stuff out of the way. And then this can't be here because it is le dangerous. Can move you over. Well, but you're better off being adjacent to stuff. Yeah, the scaling we get from the shivs is better than the alternative, but this is going to generate a lot, and then these two will ping pong between each other, continuously buffing each other. That's the idea. And then I guess there's no reason not to add a little more length to the course. Actually, maybe we can do it. We can do it this way. And then do we want to keep the grinder? The grinder is heavy is the problem. I don't think it's important to our success here. So I'm just gonna let it go. Because I was gonna put something over it at some foolish moment, and bad things were gonna happen. Okay, so now we get to see it in action here. Oh. Wait a second. What the heck happened here? Wait, hold on a second. Something very bad just happened here, because we didn't get to the defensive core. This is what happens. You get yourself killed at awkward moments. I don't have the chip anymore, so I can't rearrange things. So we just have to hope that this succeeds, but why did that happen? So this costs 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's why. It's because the spear gets hit twice. If I reorganize, I die. So we just have to hope that this is a kill. Okay, we got very lucky there. Whew. All right. So the way that we fix that is we move the spear up 1, like that. But we need some healing to offset my foolishness. We'll just do that so we have a good first turn for our next fight, because we'll probably need it. Huh, that was exciting. Okay, we got the spiky club. I guess we can get the balloon, although I don't really want it. Is the spiky club good? I don't remember anymore. Deal 10 damage. Hurts, deal 2 damage to self. This gets -2 damage this turn. Yeah, we don't want that. That's the opposite of scaling. And then the balloon only helps us if we're doing structure stuff. Each charge can only use this component 2 times. Charges must have traveled at least 3 spaces to use. On use adds 1 energy. So this seems very strong. I think if we put it like there, that works for us. Move this, and then I guess move that. Get rid of that. Okay. We have a key, right? Yeah, okay.